Hey guys, it's Blacksmith92 here, and today we are going to work on a filter factory, because eventually I do want to make an HV solar factory once again, but I do not want to have to build all these filters by hand anymore. I'm going to need a lot more to build more factories, so it seemed like the logical thing to do to get to work on this part. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to work on is the what's it called? The coal. So we can feed directly into our furnace. Oops, there we go. So it's going to feed it in coal. And also what this is going to do is using a retrievulator and a retriever. You have to remember how to use these. So I did learn how to use them on the last server, but I don't remember how to use them all too well. Because it's kind of a new concept to me to begin with. But we're going to put it down. Alright, so yeah, that's the retriever. This is what it retrieves, and that's what it, whatever the T stands for, because I don't remember. So yeah. Alright. There we go. Alright. And then it's going to have to go like this. And it's going to have to go over to here as well. And just to protect it, we're going to go. Or not. Let's see. Actually, since it's just sand and, what's it called, and coal, which don't have high EMC values, I think I'll just put them right next to each other. Hopefully this will actually work correctly. We're going to find out. If not, we're going to have to completely redesign this, but I think this is how it'll go. So then it'll request the items, send it in, and then the items will come out here. Alright. We are going to move this. So this is going to be where this doodad goes. It is unused, so it can be... Oh no, maybe I did use it. Oh, I did use it just now, didn't I? Bummer. Well, I can go like this. Or not. Alright, so that's a brand new one. That is kind of a bummer. So I goofed up. In order for it to be used properly, it has to be completely and totally unused. I can go like this at least. So I have a better one. Kind of a bummer, but we'll get by. There we go. Okay, now I gotta be careful not to use this. Put this in there. There we go. Alright. Now we're good to go. Alright, and then flip that baby around. Oops. Let's see, we'll go like this. That can go. This can go. This can go right here. Now I need the MK2 tables, which I have. Right here. Alright, so this is going to make our silicone wafers for us. Next step is going to be to filter this out. And this is going to be melded with... What am I... I'm making filters, that's right. It's like, what on earth am I making? Alright. So, next step is going to actually be into an alloy furnace. So, let's put down an alloy furnace. And let's see, where do I want to put the alloy furnace? I kind of want to put it right here. I need electricity. we go. There we go. Put down a blue trick furnace. Actually, I think I'll put down 2 blue trick furnace. So 1 here as well. Oops, there we go. Alright, so now let's put down 2 blue trick furnace. I have it facing the wrong way. There we go. So the blue trick furnaces will face that way. Output in that direction. Now we're going to use the retrievulators with the retrievers. About 90% sure I'm setting this up correctly. But are these upside down? I actually do think I built those upside down. Or did I build both these upside down? I think I built both these upside down. Actually, I'll have to figure that out. I do not know if these are upside down or not. So, we'll be right back, and I'm going to see if I can figure it out real quick. Alright, so I think I actually did have it set up correctly, but I'm not 100% sure still, so we're just going to have to figure it out. Let's see what the bottom of these looks like. Yeah, that's pretty sure we have it set up the right way. Perfect. Hope those weren't important. Hope these come back with them. Or these come back with them, I should say. Shoot, it's upside down again. Alright, so stop drivers did come back in this. Okay, so I'll just stick these in here in case I ever need them again. But, I have another one. Oh shoot, this one we'll just toss. Never happened. Alright, so these ones are going to need the wafers. I'm pretty sure that's how we want to do this. Yeah, and then we just won't power this one, I believe is how it'll go. And now we got to put redstone into this darn thing. So for redstone, we're just going to put an energy condenser here. And that should be good to go. Alright, I could totally be building this wrong, but I hope I'm not. If not, then I'll make a little part of this episode just be an adjustment of the factory. But next step is, now that we have all that set up, oops, let's get rid of this. Now we can actually put them into crafting table, or an MK2 crafting table I should say. I'm going to move that MK crafting table 2 over this way. Put it right here, right there. Because on this side, we're going to put, what does it take to build a filter? I think it's only 4 items. Yes. Okay, so, for simplicity's sake, this is just going to be cobble. This is just going to be pistons. And this one is going to be our gold. So, the reason we're doing that is because gold has a significantly higher EMC value than either pistons or cobblestone. So we need to have that extra amount. So we're going to go like this. We're going to stick a collector here for good measure to start with. And then we're going to put this here. There we go. Okay. So theoretically, this should be able to work as long as I wire it up right and we don't have any unforeseen issues. See, all I need is a relay. Don't know if I have a relay. Should have a relay somewhere. So we're gonna go grab that. Then we'll go grab some energy links as well. And I'm going to cut the video, I'm going to get it running, and then we'll come back and you'll see the whole darn thing going. But if I did have a relay, it would be in here. They do it really. Okay, and since I'm here, I might as well grab some energy links. What can I toss? I kind of need everything. I can get rid of the glass. I'll just toss it in here for now. Alright, so let's get back to this. Put in our little relay. And then do a logic check of this. And by logic check I just mean run through it logically and see if there's any obvious oversight on my part. Which there very well could be. There probably is. There usually is when I build a factory. It's just the nature of building factories, I'm afraid. You know, you think you have it all planned out and then you realize, oh, forget this step, or I overlook that step, and it's a common occurrence when I build factories. Alright, we'll toss this. Alright, so one last check through before I cut the video. This is going to make my hand saws. These are the sand and coal. This will take that bouillon thing or whatever it is and turn it into a silicone wafer. Boule, that thing, silicone boule, turn into a silicone wafer, where it will then be meshed with redstone, which will come in here, be fused inside the alloy furnace. We'll have red doped wafers. Red doped wafers will meet cobble, it will meet piston, it will meet gold, and then it will turn into a filter. So, logically it makes sense. Did I set it up correctly? Who knows? Well, I'm going to find out, troubleshoot it, and then we'll come back to the video and I'll explain what modifications I did to make, if any, which I probably do, and then we'll talk about the factory and we'll see it run. So I'm going to add the collectors and fire this thing up, and I will see you all in a minute. Okay, so we are back. I have added the collectors, and I did have to make a couple modifications, which you may or may not be able to notice. I replaced this piece of tubing with a chest, so there's a storage point between, and it sort of helped, actually it didn't really help, it was kind of actually needed, it's the only way I could get this darn thing to work. And so, we have our retrievers, we have our retrievulators. When you're setting up the retrievulators, you have to put the items in the R side first, and then the T side. And then it's just going to keep these constantly filled, and it drops below, I think the T side, which drops below 8 silicon wafers and 32 redstone. It'll refill it with 8 silicon wafers and 32 redstone. It's either that's reversed, I forget which one it is, I don't know. I just keep them the same anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, so we have our furnaces rolling, we have our energy link powering this up, and we have filters, so we don't have to worry about running out of filters anymore. So that's how you build a filter factory. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to check out other ones on my channel, and that's going to be it for this episode, so hopefully I will see you guys all in later episodes. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you all later.